guys, so it's me again, and for this video I'm going to discuss the summary of, or I'm going to summary the chapter 3. So if you're interested, please watch. So like the human communication, network communication also had protocols and rules. So the example of the network protocol is the TCP or the IP. So this chapter also discusses about the organization that are responsible for organizing, or they are the one who set those protocol for the process of network. So this chapter is also tackles how information are passed down from starting from encoding to formatting, then segmenting, and then to the encapsulation of data for the transmission over the network. So it also tackles the roles of the network layer addresses. So first is, what is encapsulation? So encapsulation, this is when the application is passes down, various protocol information is added at each level. So if there is encapsulation, so there is also the decapsulation. So this is the opposite of the encapsulation. So it means that receiving device to remove one or more of the protocol readers, the data is de-encapsulated. So what is TCP or IP protocol suite? So it is an open standard protocol suite that has been endorsed by the networking industry. So it is required for transmitting and receiving information using the internet. So network addresses. So network layer source and destination addresses. So there is two types of network addresses. So the first is network layer source and destination addresses, which is responsible for delivering the IP protocol from the signal source to the final destination, either on the same or remote network. So the other one is the data link source and destination addresses. So this is the responsible for delivering the data link frame from the network interface card or NIC to another NIC on the same network. So the role of network layer addresses indicate the original source and final destination. In addition to this chapter 3, so also discusses about the standard organizations like the ISOC, or the Internet Society, which is responsible for promoting the open development, evolution, of Internet throughout the world. And then the I IAB, which is the Internet Architecture Board, which is responsible for overall management and development of the Internet standards. The IETF, or the Internet Engineering Task Force, which develops, updates, and maintains Internet and the TCP/IP technologies. And there is also the IRTP, or the Internet Research Task Force, which is they focus on long-term research which is related to Internet and the TCP/IP protocols, such as like the ASRG, or the Anti-Spam Research Group. So there is also the IANN, or the Internet Corporation for Assigned Names and Numbers, and then the INA, or the Internet Assigned Number Authority. So there are other standard organization that included, but I will not include it here because it will be discussed in the next chapter. So next is the OSI reference model. So this includes the application, the presentation, session, transport, network, data link, and the physical. So application, this contains the protocols that are needed for the process-to-process communication. And then the presentation provides common representation of data transfer between the application layer services. Then the session provides the services to the presentation layer to organize its dialogue and manage this data exchange. Then the transport, it defines services to segment, transfer, and reassemble the data for individual communication between the end devices. Then there is the network. So it provides services to exchange the individual pieces of data over the network between identified end devices. So there is also the data link. So it describes methods for exchanging data frames between devices over common media. So the last is the physical, which describes the mechanical, electronical, functional, and procedural means of to activate and maintain and deactivate physical connection for bit transmission to and from network device.